Hello from the United States. These are comments about a story called Love by Jesse Stuart. This story takes place in the eastern United States, in mountains that are called the Appalachian Mountains. These mountains are very, very old. Because they are so old, they are not big and tall. The highest Appalachian mountain is only half as tall as the tallest mountains in Taiwan. But they are beautiful. In some places in these mountains, there are farms and pastures. A pasture is an open area of grass or other plants that animals eat. This story takes place in a field of corn in this area of mountains. The story Love tells about people who farm in these mountains. They are often poor, and all they know is farming. This is a picture from the 1960s of a real family that farmed in the mountains, like in the story. These families often have little education. The father in the story probably left school when he was young to work on a farm. The son, who is telling the story, probably went to school much longer than his father. The two people in the story find a snake in the field. They say it is a black snake, like in this picture. These snakes do not hurt people, but they are big. They can be a meter long or longer. The father has been taught to hate snakes, but the son knows more about them. Most people in America do not like snakes. Some snakes can bite you and kill you with their poison. Most people do not know how to tell poison snakes from snakes that are not poison, so they do not like snakes. There is also a snake in the earliest story of the Christian religion. The story in the Bible tells that the first man and the first woman lived in a beautiful garden. But a talking snake tricked them into disobeying God, so they were kicked out of the garden and had to work all their lives. Many Christians say that this snake was the devil, and they think that all snakes may be evil. So I think that the father in the story thought all snakes were the same and that all snakes were bad. Maybe the son had studied science in school and knew more about snakes. The father's idea was traditional and old. The son's idea was new, based on what he had learned from science. When the son told the father that the snake was not bad, the father did not change what he thought about the snake. But when the father saw for himself that the snake cared for its dead mate, the father felt bad and changed his mind about snakes, at least just a little bit. So in a way, I think that this story is about the father learning to think about new ideas.